right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope you're having an amazing, a phenomenal Tuesday night. I am here after sound with your usual programming, but this time with a special guest. Tonight, we got Darkestnyte with us, and I want to welcome you, Darkestnyte, to the
Let's
stream.
go.
How are you doing, sir? We have a lot to
Fan-
discuss today, and I
Yeah,
appreciate you
like
taking the time to
tons.
come through.
And here's the thing, right? We only have an hour, so we're gonna have to go fast.
Yeah, usually we get carried away.
Yeah, way carried away. So yeah.
So let's go ahead and start with. Should we go in order of the
Yes.
news? All right.
Yeah.
I want everybody to get your thoughts on Conqueror Jacek. And we'll start with that. We'll let the folks jump in over here. Well, actually, there's nobody jumping in because it's already coming through. So first of all, big shout out to No Empathy. Awesome stream earlier. I'm glad I got to catch the end of it.
Yeah.
Hello to everyone. Thanks for being here. And I want to start this thing off with putting Darkestnyte on the hot seat and getting his thoughts on Conqueror Jacek. So that's where we're going to go. And then we'll come back through and catch up on the chat. So how are we feeling so far? Let me go ahead and pull up his stats for anybody who might have missed it with the flurry of news that's come out.
Yeah, there's tons. So first, I need people to buy more packs because I want that card like now. But no, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a game changer for a lot of people that couldn't get Kitty, that can't get Yoden. That +2 speed, that's all you need. And piercing, that's gonna be ridiculous. It's a good counter to Wraith, I feel. And then just the pure chaos that Scattershot is going to bring to the meta. I mean, it's one of those things where either you're going to cheer or you're going to cry. And I think Jacek is going to make a lot of people cry.
I think so too. I think it's going to be another meta changer. I don't know if it's I don't think it's going to be a meta breaker, but it's going to be a meta changer for sure.
Yeah,
and it's going to make those fire monsters such as Grum way more formidable in my opinion.
And that's been the challenge, right? Like Grum is good, but not that good, right? But now with piercing, now with the speed buff it's going to get, throw a couple of other speed cards in, and it's just going to do
Supply
work.
Runner and Countess Sinesh. Ooh, you got a 5-speed Grum.
Yeah. And you're going to get a blast from Sinesh too if you play at the higher levels.
Well, that, I mean, she's her own thing, right? She's her own thing. She brings she brings her own party to the table. But,
and now she has piercing too.
And now she has piercing too.
It's going to be.
And she'll be just throwing it everywhere with Scattershot.
Everywhere. Yeah, because Scattershot actually trumps. We learned this last stream, right? Scattershot trumps everything else, which is good.
Yeah. So. All right, cool. Let's catch up on the chat here. There's a very active group tonight, so I'm excited to chat with them. All right, so let's see who's here. Farfi, Untamed, what's happening? Everybody call. What do you prefer? We got After Night, Darkest Sound. The tournament that we did this Sunday, or this series that we're doing, is After Dark. I kind of like that because it's a little mysterious. Like it's a little scandalous, I guess. What happens after dark?
Yeah. Well, find out.
Untamed Sarge in the house. Virus is here. Jobby Saint's calling us after dark. Let's go. We just started with the new Crypto Llama song. Welcome to the Splinterlands. Have you heard it?
Yeah,
it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to. I hope he doesn't get mad at me, but he did send it to me a little bit early when it was still in its raw form, and I was like, bro, this is so fire. You got to do it. You got to do it. So I'm glad to see more music content creators in the space too. But he's got an awesome voice, and I think he was on The Voice in Australia, which is kind of cool. So we all know a celebrity.
We have to find that episode.
We should.
Yeah,
we should. Okay. Well, now he has a reason. So go ahead.
Yeah. So I actually challenged him. I left a post on the song that he has to now show up in Vegas and perform live.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I wish he could make it to Vegas. We should totally do something together. I had this is random, but I had somebody else reach out to me today, another creator who's like, oh, can we do a song together? I'm just like, man, it's kind of cool that there's a bunch of other musicians that are just popping up out of the thing. So hopefully we'll get more music related stuff around Splinterlands. All right, Luthien's in the house. She's asking if you prefer After Night or Darkest Sound.
Depends on what time.
Asking the real questions here.
Yeah, it really depends on when.
Really depends on when. All right, Untamed Sarge, ain't nobody got time for that card. We want the llama song. Can I play it on here? I don't think I could play
See,
it on
that's
here.
the question, right? Is it copyrighted or anything like that?
Depends on it depends on if he released it and if it's gonna get flagged on certain things. But
Can
we'll
always
play it
play it on
safe
the
tonight.
background.
I'll sing you my cover of it. Welcome to the Split. Dude, he's got that raspiness in
Yeah,
his voice. I feel like he should be in Texas, not me.
there we go. That's funny.
It's so much power to it. I love it. Kira's in the house. What's going on, guys? Luthien, I want to do a Luthien. You sing too? Oh my gosh, we're gonna do a Splinterlands community album here.
Jam session. That's what it needs to be.
Splinterlands jam session. Let's do it. I mean, I'm open. Hit me up. Let me know, Luthien. Let's chat. Okay, so we talked about Conquer Jacek. I mean, there's not much else to say because he's really exciting.
Yep.
But we have to wait until he actually comes into the meta for us to see if there's any other random combos that might pop up that people aren't thinking about right now.
I mean, the whole thing is going to be random. So my question for you is price prediction. I know you don't like to do price predictions, but what are you thinking on this one?
Oh, well, somebody asked that earlier. I mean, I will use Grandmaster Wraith as a proxy. So I'd like to think, and I'd like to hope that he's around the same price as Grandmaster Wraith.
Yeah,
people think that he's going to be higher, but here's my thing. I think Grandmaster Wraith came out and people weren't. I think Grandmaster Wraith was and maybe still is to a certain extent underrated. I don't think people realize how good he is, and how powerful he can be. And maybe the hype for Conquer Jacek will make him much stronger or much higher, but in terms of value. But overall, I don't know. I don't think it'll be more than $30 if we have. I don't know. That's my price prediction. I don't like to do them, but
$30.
So
I think so. What did we say for Wraith when he came out? Right between 30 and 50, I think is what we said. And then right now it's sitting at 23 for the copies that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's going to be super hype. And just looking at the card, I mean, everyone wants to jump into the speed meta. So I think the first couple of days, it's going to be really high price. And then I think it'll drop down into the 20s.
So here's my thought on why I think he's going to be much more desired than Grandmaster Wraith. Mainly because this is going to be the first fire counter that people have to Jotun.
Oh yeah.
Right. So whenever there's a fire only battle, you're limited to the fire splinter.
Yep.
Like people are going to want him because you'll be able to play him against Jotun if you come up against a Jotun.
Yeah.
So there is that desire there. I mean, at least for me, like I want him now. I'm gonna want him day one, right? Because just so that whenever I face another Jotun and I can't play Kelia or I can't play Quicks, at least I can play him and see if that helps with the meta.
Yeah. So I mean, just relative to what we've seen before in Untamed, like what are you thinking about the legendary so far that we have, right? So we have 2 that are out. Do you think they're on par? Do you think they're slightly less? Like what do you think just in terms of overall quality?
I think well here, this is what I was saying, where like they're meta changing, but they're not meta breaking.
Yeah.
Right. Like I think Jotun for the longest time was very unbeatable in many instances, right? Before Chaos Legion came out, Jotun, like you come up against a Jotun, you're like, I need all the misses in the world in order for this to happen. Kitty, I think people slept on Kitty for a long time. I think you even have a story about sleeping on Kitty for a bit, right? Mm-hmm. But people realized that the speed meta was actually quite powerful, and one of the ways to beat Jotun pre-Chaos Legion.
Yep.
If you had the right cards to pair with Kitty. So right now, I think they're great at balancing out the game, but they're not meta breaking. And also, like Jotun isn't as powerful before because they've brought in cards and they've brought in abilities like Reflection Shield that really help with balancing it out. So again, the way I look at this is long term, right? Untamed was like the last edition for like early adopters. I still think we're relatively early adopters, but we went from 1.5 million packs in Untamed to 15 million. And I wouldn't be surprised if Rebellion, when it comes out, is around the same size, maybe slightly larger, but definitely not smaller, right? Like it's going to be one of those things where the game is growing now, and when we have the next rotation of modern format, it's going to be a lot of non-meta breaking, but a bunch of like very powerful and niche summoners that you can use in different things.
Yeah.
So I think we may have seen the end of like meta breaking with a Kitty or a Jotun. So for those of you still struggling, just give it like maybe 6 months to a year
Yeah,
whenever
6
we
months
get
for sure.
whenever we would get Rebellion.
Yeah, I think you have options now, right?
Mhm.
And before it felt more like a rock paper scissors, right?
Mhm.
If you countered appropriately, typically you would win. But now there's so many options. It's paper rockish, right? Like you have so many options that you
Yeah.
can really create effective strategies. So yeah,
Agreed. All right, let's catch up on the chat here. Lots of great
yeah.
comments from folks. All right, so Kira's in the house. After I wanted to do a song with you. Boot Tops is here as well. What's going on? We want to hear the song. I don't think I have a way to play it, guys. So I'm sorry. Like I said, the best I can do for you right now is sing it. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to put the background music on. You know what? I'm gonna if he's okay with it in the future, then what I'm gonna do is put I'm gonna get his like MP3, see if I can add it here and just have it loop in the background, and we'll
There
just
you
have
go. Yep.
welcome to the Splinterlands. Sure, you can play YouTube video on stream. All right, sorry guys, I just don't have a way to get the sound on here. I can play the YouTube video, but the sound isn't looped through, so I apologize. I'll play triangle and kazoo in our band. Oh Lordo, let's go. You know the triangle is the most important instrument we need.
Yes,
Untamed, if I worried about getting in trouble in my life, I never would have gotten anything done. Fair point.
that is fair.
What's that saying? It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Oh, that's what Sarge said. It's a Marine thing. Is that a Marine thing?
Well, I was in Army, so I don't know.
I feel like you'd know more than I do. Sarge
Yeah,
never
just to
never
say
by
yes.
side. Fair enough. Okay. Luthien says, I think this will be a ridiculously good counter against taunt lineups that are always so devastating.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Agreed. Well, especially in blast rule sets, if you have the right taunt lineup, it could get pretty messy. Actually, because I've been playing more wildly recently,
Yeah.
I still go up against what's his name, the Kraken, and he's still very annoying. I can't get past him in most situations.
Yes, because you're focusing all your attacks there, and the back line is just tearing you up, right? So,
Oh, he's just such a big boy, man. He's got so much armor and so much meat on him that it's hard to take him down. And then you pair him with the right healers, and usually not like in Wild, you get both Crustacean King and Murdali Guardian, and it's like impossible to really do the amount of damage that you need to him.
and then you make sure you have River Nymph, right, in case you're
River Nymph, another one.
It's over. Yeah,
It's So, all right. So, Sarge going back to whoop some bots. Awesome. You're a gank apostle. All right. Very cool. Gank is a cool dude.
Gank did really well in the tournament.
Did he win? The big one that you played in?
Win. I think he was, if I remember memory, I'm an old man, so I think he came in 23rd place. 23rd or 24th. Yeah, he did really good.
Nice. Okay, we need to talk about these big tournaments now, because you finally got enough SPS staked, and I definitely want to get your opinion on it. But let's catch up with some of the chat here real quick. So Junior rank didn't count on me. Oh, it looks like Luthien and Virus are going at it. Who's gonna play cowbell in our band though? We need more cowbell.
Oh, more cowbell. Gotta have cowbell.
Darkestnyte, can you handle the cowbell?
No. I'm not that musically inclined.
Come on, you have to have some rhythmic elements. Just even like a snapping your fingers. No, what?
I could do that.
All right.
But I will have an Elvis shirt in Vegas. So yeah, I'll
we'll have an Elvis shirt. That should be dope. Oh, okay. Sorry, I know I keep jumping around topics, but let's talk about Vegas. Let's talk about Splinterfest, and then we can get into the other thing that I said we are going to talk about.
Yep.
What are you most excited for in Splinterfest?
So I got to tell you, it's the HyperX Arena. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I mean, I've been gaming for.
Should we look it up? Here, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, let's pull that bad boy up. So I've been gaming now for 40 years. And I've never seen anything like this, right? So it's going to be from the moment I get there, gaming nonstop. I'll have a case of Red Bulls, and that's just what's going to happen. It's going to be nuts.
Are you a big Red Bull drinker?
No, I'm not. So, not at all. But I'm going to have some on the ready. A couple pots of coffee. Like, there will be no sleep.
Okay.
There's gonna be no sleep.
I was like, if you're a big Red Bull drinker, we're gonna be walking around with these things.
Dude,
then you should try to get a sponsorship from them.
I mean,
so here's some of the photos.
Looks crazy.
It does look so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Look at that setup.
Yeah.
And then you can talk trash to the person right across from you.
Right next to you. Yes. They can see your lineup, nothing they can do, but like, look at that. That's just crazy.
What's this? Oh,
Don't
maybe
even
this is
know.
like the
It just looks
lobby
awesome.
area. Oh, that's just fun.
Yeah.
I want that in my room.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, this
awesome.
is going to be literally gamers' paradise, right? And hey, there's where you're going to be performing, right? So
I will be. I guess it's announced now.
oh, I didn't know. I was just
So,
guessing, but
yeah, no, I mean it looks cool. So this will be the stage area. I don't know if they're gonna do like tournament stuff up here or in the other gaming
yeah, they
area,
have
but
to. Like, they totally have to.
I mean it's gonna look so cool. I'm excited. I mean, just look at this. The vibe there.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, but so that's the first thing, right? But now imagine that venue filled with everybody, all the content creators, all the players,
Yeah.
meeting people face to face. I mean, that's going to be a big event.
Yeah, for sure. Here, let me catch up. So, Untamed Stars, you gonna do some harmonica for us? We'd appreciate it. Rule of the Seas for Speed 2. Yeah, Ruler of the Seas is another nasty one.
Yep.
All right, Untamed Stars is gonna do cowbell. Christopher Walken is my hero. Let's go. Plato's asking, you guys are both going to Splinterfest. As of now, yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully when tickets go on sale.
we got stuff to get tickets, right? That's going to be tough.
We gotta grab the tickets.
That's gonna be super tough.
What are you thinking about? I know we don't have any information on it yet, but what are you thinking about the promo card for Splinterfest?
Again, that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure I'm there, right? Whatever the promo card is, I think we talked about this on Sunday. Every promo card has been excellent, right? There hasn't been a bad promo card. So why would this be any different?
Okay, so it's going to be a legendary summoner. How would you improve on Waka if you could improve on Waka?
Hell, I give him scatter shot, right? I mean, there are enough cards. I'm a little disappointed. I finally have come around. I don't play it nearly as much, but I think, to be honest, it's not the change to Waka. It's how poison works, right? So if something has poison, but you have a blast in it, it should spread the poison to whatever gets blasted. That's the only change that I would make. Okay,
fair. I'm curious though, because the team is like notorious for like rebalancing games or rebalancing the meta and trying to give cards better utility. I wouldn't say that Waka is terrible, but like, what could they do? What types of rule sets could they create in the future that would make Waka more valuable, the poison more valuable?
Maybe speed poison, maybe speed it up, right? So instead of doing 2 points, it does 3 instead in certain rule sets. But again,
that's actually a good point.
I think it's more really, let's keep it super simple, right? Just up the percentage chance of poison being inflicted, right? So it's 50% chance, make it 55, 60, right? Just bump it up a little bit.
What if you had I'm trying to think of a cool name, but if I can't think of one, I'll just say it. But it's like, call it like Assassin's Paradise or something, and it's 100% poison affliction. So it's really about speed. Well, no,
or make it all debuffs, right? Make it all debuffs have 100% chance of being inflicted.
Well, they would say that it's 100% poison, but you still have to play poison monsters. So all of a sudden, Waka becomes very dominant there.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But that's like a rule set made for Waka.
It is.
But here's the thing: that rule set could still be fun outside of Waka, and since Waka is so rare, it could still be good, right?
Right. Yeah. Even look at Dr. Blight, right? So it's instead of having how many times have we fought a battle with Dr. Blight and affliction or poison doesn't even stick, and it's just every time over and over and over again.
He just has performance anxiety. Can't stick the affliction. Sucks.
Yeah. So we're gonna give him a little help.
Give him a little help. There you go. Yeah. Let's not go down that road. We're both going to Splinterfest as of now. Hopefully we can grab tickets whenever those go live.
That must be Luthien, right?
Plato Zero was asking.
Oh, okay.
But Luthien said, you know what I'm most excited for? Meeting After Dark. Me too. Who is After Dark?
Yes.
I guess
Yeah,
that's us.
I have a feeling like we're going to be working so hard from the moment we get there till the time we leave. It's going to be nonstop. Hey, we are talking about streaming the whole time too, right?
Yeah, well, actually, it's funny. It's funny that we're talking about this now because we were literally on the phone last night and we're like, how can we bring more Splinterfest to you guys? So we're trying to figure out a way that we can like stream most of it
Yeah.
or a lot of it, just so people can feel like they're there. But we're figuring out logistics for that. But I think it'd be really cool.
We have some ideas for sure.
Yeah, boot tops. Ooh, that's nice. Jobby Saints. Yeah, I don't know if it's been announced. I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm prepping some things to perform. I think it's still being worked out, but I'll be doing just like lore stuff and talking about that. So
Lore, let's hear it.
Yeah,
and I'm going to do drunken lore,
related
baby.
stuff. It won't be it like if you've seen like my after sound like live performances before, it's not going to be crazy with like drums and lights and all that. This will be much more stripped down and much more bard like, which could be fun. It's a different element for me. I've done acoustic shows before. Nice. I'm worried about tickets too. I don't think that people should be worried about tickets. I know that there's a fear right now that they're saying like a bunch of people who aren't planning to go will still buy the ticket just so that they get access to the card.
Yeah.
But I feel like they have to put away where it's just like you have to like check in order to get that guaranteed voucher or something.
That's not what the instruction. That's not what it says though on the release, right? That
somebody said that Matt confirmed that yesterday though, and I listened to the town hall twice and I didn't hear it, but
yeah. So I mean, again, I think they may have to make some additional rules for that, right? Because again, the problem is that it's attendance is tied to the promo, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Promo, right? So they may have to figure out a way to decouple that. I mean, that would be the way you'd want to do it, right?
Well, if you're there and once you check in, then maybe they release it to the IGN that you check in with your ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that Matt's involved in, he's gonna figure out a way. Right?
There's enough time for people to make enough noise. But somebody said that Matt already mentioned it. I just didn't hear it yesterday. All right, so let's see. Terror was going to chauffeur me, but real life changed my plans. Waka is a bad card. I rented a couple times, never again. That's fair. It's not for everybody, but I think there could be some potential use case in the future.
Yeah, I mean, and again, you have to have it's not just renting Waka, right? You have to have the other cards.
You have to have the team for him. Yeah,
you have to, right? So typically, the way when I play it with, I'm assuming that I'm going to get poison back, right? So, but not always. So I'll play with either Lord of Darkness, Pegasus. And then I start going with Snipe, right? So that's going to be Magi Necrosi. I will might even play with other sneak cards, right? And then definitely I'll throw in Gem Meteor, right? And that's the thing that you want to spread the poison around.
Super fast with the Pierce itself. Yeah. Gem Meteor's fun. All right, so Summoner spins through 3 random abilities like a slot machine just before the match starts. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting.
That would be great. That would be fun. That would be super.
But it would have to be 3 abilities that are somewhat closely related that you feel comfortable doing it. Like otherwise, like maybe that's what the kitty, or not the kitty, but the dragon one would be. Because like that has a very chaos themed idea. I like it, the virus. All right, let's see. Sorry, I'm an old man. Never heard of Waka Flocka Flame, and I love reggae and island music. Waka. The only reason I know Waka was because I went on a bachelor party in 2011. So it was like 11 years ago.
No good story starts like that.
Oh, I mean, the stories are fantastic, but that was the literal soundtrack. It like these guys played it the entire time.
Yeah.
Girl, drop it to the. I don't want to.
It's a high. Yeah, it's definitely high music.
It's so.
I mean we're probably going to hear it in Vegas, right?
Huh?
So I'm sure we're going to hear it in Vegas a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's a catchy. I mean, the song is "No Hands." I think is the name of the track that I'm thinking about. But
he's a couple good ones.
It's catchy. It's just interesting. He's not into music anymore. He's like totally into the crypto world,
which is crazy, right? That's the thing. I think he got out of being a rapper like 10 years ago.
That's nice.
And it's been some time, right? And then it's all crypto. It's all he focuses on.
Makes me wonder if that's the direction I'm headed.
There we go.
I spend too much time talking and playing crypto games, about and playing crypto games.
Yeah.
Plato Zero, not gonna lie, I've been watching YouTube videos and to meet you. Oh yeah, well, we're looking forward to meeting a bunch of people.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna be great.
the one thing I'm looking forward to the most at Splinterfest, like here's the thing, so because I'm just like, oh man, the Axie Infinity event wasn't like too great. Like Splinterfest is probably gonna be a dud. And one, I think you're wrong, whoever said that. But two, even if it was a quote unquote dud, even if only 50 people showed up, it's gonna be 50 of like the coolest people that I've been connecting with.
Hardcore, right?
Yeah, and it's just gonna be fun to hang out with other Splinterlanders. So to me, it doesn't really matter about the numbers. It doesn't matter about like even the venue. The venue is just like the icing on top. Like if we all just get together in Vegas and we play some matches together, create some content, have some good conversations about the game, I think that could be a lot of fun. I mean, I know that would be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, and if you can't find a hotel, I think I don't remember. I think it was Ashley that said, "Hey, she'll get a tent and or a sleeping bag and just hang out outside." So at the minimum, we'll all be outside in our sleeping bags. Just
there you go. Well, I'm not bringing a sleeping bag, but hopefully it won't be too cold.
Yeah.
How much is the ticket? It's 300 for normal ticket and 2,000 for VIP. Ooh, are you going for the VIP?
No.
No gold foil for you.
No, not this time.
I hope they make sure people know that buying a ticket and not attending does or doesn't. Yeah, I mean, again, I think that they'll take care of it. Bakoni saying, well, my situation is add an ability to increase the chance of poison, maybe. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, but not just poison, though, right? I would say add an ability that increases the land chance of any debuff, right? Because most debuffs aren't 100%. There's a percentage.
You're right.
Afflictions one way, poison. What else is there? Cripple's 100%, but a few others, right? Just increase those percentage chances would be great, and that would be in keeping with the whole, blight. Right. So,
God, I mean, that rule set would be outrageous for Dr. Blight.
It would, yeah.
But it would be great for Waka too. So it would almost be like a True Strike version, like the Aim True version.
Yes, exactly.
Of but now for specific abilities that only have like a 50% chance of hitting.
Yep.
Which as of now I can only think of
two.
I can only think of the two, right, but I'm sure there's got to be others, right?
Yeah. So cripple, I'd have to go through a list, right? I mean, again, we always do this.
Cripple does hit every turn.
Yeah, cripple.
Hopefully, full details come out with the sale. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some details soon, Plato. So don't worry about it. I think you'll be just fine.
Yep.
Oh no, without empathy, can't make it to Splinterfest. Oh man. What? We want to try and meet up with some folks on Friday night. Oh, actually, well, we'll talk about that off stream. But I brought it up to some of the other folks. So if people are going to be there on Friday night, let us know. We'll see if there's a good crew of people that come through.
Yep.
Poison, I believe, yes, is 50% chance. Plato is saying I'm gonna try to go this year because it might be the only year I can go because of location. Oh, do you live close to Vegas? That's kind of fun. Affliction is 50% and poison 50%. Correct, Lordo?
Yeah, so just bump those up a little bit. But I think, again, I wouldn't want it to be permanent on the card, right? Because that's overpowered, I would think. But
it's a rule set.
Yeah, so, rule set would be really good. Yep.
And if they add something like that, and then it definitely adds way more value to Waka, I think. So I like it. Oh, retaliate! Someone said retaliate's 50%.
Oh, that would be another one. Yeah, that would be great, right? And stun, right? So we get stun. That's another one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! Wait, this is a fun rule set. Can we put this? I don't know who comes up with rule sets, but I want to.
We will as
put
SPS,
this in your ear. SPS stakers.
Yeah, that's right.
Governance is coming soon. All right, let's see. Plato's saying, I live in Cali, but since the game is worldwide, if it's not in the States, it might be tough for me to go to the next one. That's fair. Where would you guys like to see the next Splinterfest? If they do Splinterfest 2023, anywhere in the world, where would you want to see that? I mean, I think Vegas is a great place to start, inaugural one. But I think Darkestnyte, you and I have already talked about if they do one next year, we're gonna go. Alorda's saying Austin. Okay, that's not very far, but Austin's closer for me.
I go to Austin all the time.
Wait, hey, are you still traveling to Texas often?
Yeah, whenever I want to, right? So yeah. So yes, the answer is yes.
Okay, Olordo's in Austin, and I want to try and like I don't know if it's gonna happen before Splinterfest, but I would love to get like a Texas meetup, and I think Austin would be a cool place to do it. I'm not in Austin, but I'll drive out there for like a dinner or something. It's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
So if
we
you
could work to do that.
if you're ever in town, I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you're ever gonna be in town, then maybe you're coming through. We can set something up. I'll drive out. You fly in for whatever you got to do. That'd be pretty fun. Virus is saying Miami would probably be a good one. Yes, that is the U.S. crypto capital. I want to visit Miami just because of how crypto and Bitcoin friendly they've gotten.
So I would say, I mean, the crypto capital of the world, where's that, right? I would say somewhere in the Philippines for sure. Or maybe El Salvador, right? They adopted it as their municipal, money. Where else? Portugal, right?
Yeah.
So Portugal. But I would say the Philippines. Like that's where I would hope that they do it.
The Philippines is I don't know about crypto, but like definitely NFT or crypto gaming, right? Or play to earn, we should say, because Axie Infinity like blew up there, and now I feel like all the people, if they're disillusioned with Axie, they're trying to discover some of these other games, and it seems like there's a pretty big Splinterlands contingency in the Philippines too.
Yeah, but if I had to guess, though, I would say, just looking at kind of just the lay of the land, I would say it would be Cancun, right? There are a lot of people on the team that are in Mexico, right?
Whoa! Oh yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah, a lot. So I would say that would be the most logical place. And I'm good with that. But I don't know if I want to play Splinterlands on the beach, but Gold Matter just does. So
yeah. Ooh, is Gold Matters going?
I would love to. That would be awesome.
He is one of my favorite content creators. Yeah. Like I have like he's what's the term? I don't know, whatever. not celebrity crush, because I don't have a celebrity crush on him, but he's like starstruck. When I meet him, I'm gonna be so starstruck. I'm gonna be like, dude, your content is so good. Everything that he puts out is just it's so well done.
Yep. Like professional, like super professional. So
I mean, he just knows how to create like really engaging stuff, especially in like short form, which we need way more of. Yep. All right, Jobby saying the Philippines without empathy wants us to come to Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, I thought that was Columbia, the country. You were just there?
Last week, yeah. Well, I drove by, but yeah.
Untamed is saying, Untamed started saying Philadelphia. I attended a Steam Monsters meetup some years ago in Philly, and Aggro to Matt put out a great buffet. Okay. Yo, I want, Aggro kept talking about waffles. I don't know where the waffle package is. Is that part of the VIP package?
I think Aggro just likes waffles.
I wanted to cook waffles I want to get the package where he cooks waffles for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, what about
that's right? That's right. He did say that.
He did say that.
He said he would cook waffles for everybody. That's right. I remember that.
I feel like the VIP has to be the waffle thing, but they didn't mention anything about waffles.
I'm now eyeballing that, so yeah.
gonna get that those gold foil waffles, right?
Exactly.
Ooh, how do you feel about Tokyo or South Korea from Olordo?
Yeah, I mean those would be
Ooh,
great.
Actually, this is crazy. Yeah, apparently Korea owns Hive. I mean, I don't know if they own Hive, but I think there's a huge Hive user base there. Besides, what's that?
That would be interesting. That's a long haul though. That's a long trip for the Americans for sure.
Well, but see, I feel like they got to make it fair, right?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
The problem is if most of your employees are US based, it's super expensive to then get them to the other side of the world too, right? Yep. For this event. So
right. Which is why Cancun makes so much sense.
Yeah, but that's still tough for like Eastern Hemisphere folks, like folks in Asia.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Luthien wants some waffles.
It is Philippines. We're good.
Philippines. I'm going.
Yeah,
I'll bring my mom too. She'll know like all the places to go.
Go.
All right, Venezuela or the Philippines? Venezuela. All I hear is bad things about what's happening with the currency in Venezuela, but I actually don't know what the day-to-day life is like.
I have no idea.
I feel like there's probably some good Bitcoin adoption there too, though.
Ooh, maybe Rio.
Ooh, Rio. Oh, we're talking about all these. We're talking about all these Latin American spots now.
Because they're the most fun.
So I'm going to pivot this.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll follow my logic of thinking. But we're talking about all these Latin American, and now I'm thinking about soccer. And now I think we should talk. I want to get your thoughts because I've spoken at length about this, but let's get more of your thoughts on the MLS stuff, because you did a live with me on Sunday, but that was before we knew what was up. So
Right,
how
right.
are you feeling about this as not a soccer fan, but
No, but
how
I
are you
will be.
feeling about,
But
you
I
will
will
be.
be.
So how are you feeling about this overall? What are your thoughts on yesterday's announcement, big announcement?
So honestly, I did for many years play fantasy football, right?
You
And now
did. Okay,
yeah, I
cool.
love fantasy football. So I think that this is going to be like that, right? Where because they have fantasy soccer, right? But
Hmm.
I think that we'll be able to tap into that fan base, and the fan base for soccer or really football, right, is nuts, right? Like they buy everything, right? They participate in everything. They're diehard fans, and I just think the excitement around that is going to be fantastic. A different thing, right? We have an affinity towards the game that we're playing, right, which is fantasy, soon to be a little bit of science fiction. I hear, right,
Hmm.
a little technomancy. But I think this is going to be something different, right? I think that people will cross over from our game over to that for sure. But the hope is, and I think Agro said this, or someone said this, was that they will have a lot of their fan base come over to us and play Splinterlands.
Hmm.
Right. So I think there's going to be a lot of cross pollination, and I think it's going to be excellent for the game. And I think we're going to get free tokens, right? Just for being asset holders. So like, where's the downside? There's like no downside.
Here's the thing, like, if you're, and I've said this like on my live stream, but for the folks here who may not have heard it, it's like I understand people who are upset, because if you're expecting like a game related thing, this announcement actually has nothing to do with the Splinterlands game, right?
Right.
It is about the Splinterlands company, but it's not about the Splinterlands game. So I understand the frustration there, but the big like kind of picture thing that I'm seeing is what they just said is this is going to provide so much utility to the SPS token through the way that they're designing it, the airdrops, and they're I look at it as like Splinterlands as a service type of business now, where they're kind of creating this platform. And on top of that, if you have SPS, then you're good. But they're also going to start giving you SPS for winning battles.
Yeah.
So if you are good at the game and you play the game regularly, you're going to start getting this token that for them is hopefully going to be like the thing that they drive as much utility and value into in the future.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah. I
still
agree.
think it indirectly, I mean, kind of directly, but indirectly impacts in a very positive way for players of the game. It doesn't, land's not here. I get it. Right. Boss fights are not here. I get it. But I think this is something that could really, really help reshape what this game could look like in the future.
Yeah, the announcement for this was on Bloomberg this morning, right? And
Hmm.
those are people that are prone to invest in new things. And Splinterlands has been touted as the number one blockchain gaming company for Web3, right? That's a big deal, right?
Hmm.
Because if you don't remember anything else, people will remember that. And so when they see Splinterlands in the future, they're going to have some sort of um, at least intellectual response to that. I'm
Hmm.
hoping.
You have to remember there's still a bunch of like normies that are not like
No
crypto
idea.
savvy. Like they have no idea what's happening in this
Yep.
world. But
Yep.
in the next bull run, or maybe even just within the next year,
Yep.
what they're going to do is the next time all of a sudden play to earn gets talked about,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And they start looking through the games, through the games that are getting popular, through, because there's a million tokens available. But when they start looking through and they say, oh, Splinterlands, wait, Splinterlands, I remember seeing an article where they partnered up with the MLSPA, right? The MLS. Oh, I remember seeing an article where they partnered up with Warner Music. Oh, I remember seeing an article where they partnered up with Waka Fly. Like, oh, like this is not some like undoxed or undoxed team. This is not some whatever. Like this is a company that's like doing legitimate things, that is
Yes.
growing their company. Like I don't know. It's phenomenal for me. I think in the long run, it's going to bring way more eyes in. It's just not doing it right now, but it's creating that foundation for brand reliability.
Right. Right now, we all are getting ready for the next bull market. Whenever that happens, right, we're accumulating assets,
Mm-hmm.
and every time they make an announcement like that it's a potential for our assets to grow in value.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the best we can hope for, right? I remember when I found Splinterlands, it was because of a Brave ad, and I said, "Oh, wait a minute, I can get more crypto just from playing a game, which I'm gonna do anyway." Right? And that
Yeah.
that was a no brainer for me, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that was me again have an affinity for this type of entertainment, there there are millions of people that have never seen that Brave ad before, right? That
Yeah.
would have made the same decision I did. So I think they've been working pretty hard. So I think we're good. This is a good first step for sure.
I mean, I just think about where I was exactly a year ago, right? Because if you think about where things were a year ago, Axie had just pumped to the moon, and
Yeah.
I was one of those people that was just like, I think I'm late to Axie. Let me go see what other games are out there. And I did exactly what I'm talking about, that people will do in the future, where I went through CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. What are the top games out there? I remember seeing Crypto Blades. There was some racing game. There was some pets game, My DeFi Pet, Splinterlands, like all these different things. And when I went to do my research, right, there wasn't much out there. But now, literally starting yesterday and this morning, now when people follow that same rabbit hole and they start doing the research, they're going to see Splinterlands associated with these major brands and organizations, which I think is way, way better from what's like a brand trust prospect.
All the team has to do is execute. That's all and that's what they've been doing, right? It's been fantastic for the last couple of months, right? Like I can't even focus on anything else, right? I have other games that are piling up, but Splinterlands keeps making things.
I love Hardpoint. And when he was going through, like back in May, when he was talking about it's going to be a summer of Splinterlands, I was still in cynical bear market mode where I was just like, all right, let's see it. Let's see it. And I got to say, man, 2 months in, the updates have been nonstop. It's been awesome. It really has been a fun summer for Splinterlands so far.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, let's catch up with some of the comments. Luthien wants waffles, Steam Monster Days. Man, I wish I was around during the Steam Monster Days. Yeah, nobody owns Hive, but it does seem like there's a large base in South Korea. I don't know where you guys were going with that. Ooh, Singapore would be fun.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that's Southeast Asia too.
Okay. That's my second option.
Have you ever been?
No, I was closed, but just seeing the lights and just the town is just made for.
Dude, it's so great. So 2013, I actually did a tour through Southeast Asia and played in Singapore. It's so nice there, man.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I would move there.
In Beijing, and there was discussion of heading over to Singapore, just hanging out for a couple of days. So, but
well, hopefully we get a chance to do that at some point. That'd be fun. Boston. Spike is saying, come to Boston.
Boston is cool. I love Boston.
Do you really?
Yeah. Well, I'm originally from up northeast, right?
Oh, so, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I have some wicked tuna.
wait, we've never heard the Boston accent. Can we get more of it?
No more. Yeah, not until we're in Vegas.
All right, fine, fair enough. I'm sure after a couple of beers I can coax it out of you.
There we go. Yes, after that we're gonna do karaoke and all that stuff. So
there you go. All right, so you already know what's on the plan for what's on the plan for Splinterfest. All right, Mango Mayhem's in the house. Elephant Team, I agree. It's great for the company, fine for SPS takers, and do nothing for Splinterlands as a game. Again, I think I do think this stuff trickles down, but I understand people's frustration. SPS is a governance token, much like Hive is a governance token. Yep. Agrid said that he is not promising that Splinterlands will always be on Hive.
We don't need him to. It's all over the place, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, no. He's saying that Splinterlands will not always be on Hive. Right now, Splinterlands is on Hive, but SPS is everywhere.
About that for a while, right? Mm-hmm. But what better options are there right now? Don't know. What do we like best about Hive is delegations.
Yeah.
Right? Super easy to give
no
your
fees.
friend cards and stuff, right? In fact, they need to give us the ability to delegate SPS for staking. Like more delegations, right? That would be fantastic.
See, without empathy, I'm on the same page as you. Without empathy, saying articles like that are good for search engine optimization in the long run and can lead to investors basing their investment decisions. That's exactly where I was going with that. So you articulated it better than me.
Yeah, if I were looking to invest, I would absolutely do my research, and once I saw that Bloomberg article, I would follow that rabbit trail, right? And really go down and look to what are they really saying from an investor standpoint. Bloomberg wouldn't have made an article about that if it weren't a real investment opportunity. So, well, maybe they would, but
agreed. Yeah,
but it's not likely that they would, and it's real news, right? It's not something for a segment of their audience that might be a little bit of a niche. So
Agreed. Singapore would be a heck of a lot more feasible for me, is what Bakaloni's
let's do
saying.
it.
Steon is saying both Yab and Agro has said that it is the chain that makes the most sense at the moment. Correct. Yeah. I mean, look,
I
things
agree with
could change,
that. Yeah, I agree with
but yeah. I mean, I think I'm starting to like Hive a lot more. I don't know about the centralization aspect of it. I know people complain that like whales kind of control what happens, and can like, yeah. But again, for what I'm using it for, just as a small little fish playing this game, I enjoy it. All
that.
right,
Yeah, I do too. And I'm getting used to it too.
we got about 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking somebody should challenge you to a match. That's what I'm thinking.
So let's do this now, guys. Hold on, before anybody sends anything, and don't redeem anything. I want to know if we can, if we are allowed to circumvent the channel points, because I'd rather you save your channel points so that you guys can all get shout outs, and I'd like to offer you free challenges here if you are, if that's not breaking the rules. I don't know if Ron's here, but if everybody here is in agreement with that and doesn't have a problem with it, because I don't last time we did challenges, I got in trouble. So I just want to make sure that nobody.
Well, then let's not do that.
well, I just want to make sure that I'm not going to step on anyone's toes here. All right, Plato's saying you can do it on my stream. Okay, so free challenges. Do not redeem your channel points. I want everybody here to get shout outs on the next town hall. So save your channel points. Feel free to send a challenge right now, whatever league you want. Darkestnyte is trying to put me through the ringer right now. And
Yes.
if you win, I will send you some DEC. How about that?
Yes.
Cool. Let's go.
Here we
All
go.
right, Olordo. Let's do it. Darkestnyte. Oh, actually, never mind. I guess.
Don't tell them yet. Don't tell them.
No, I won't say anything.
Oh, Mortal Gods too. Okay, so we know.
Oh, Olordo with Immortal Gods too. Okay, what are we playing in?
Ooh, lots of
Oh, there's
lots
some
of
fun
mana.
stuff in here. All right, should I hide my stream or should we just go?
No, just go.
Just go with it. All right.
Yeah, they'll have a little bit of an advantage.
Where are we going? You help me pick the team. We'll do this out loud.
Let's go with Kitty for sure.
Yeah.
And blue. I would go. Yeah, let's go with water.
Should we do him? I kind of like him.
Well, let's see. So let's see what we got. So, so who's going to be your tank? Let's see who you got. Let's get a tank in there.
We got a ton of mana to work with. So I mean, it's either I go. Actually, I don't really like him that much. I kind of like him with Kitty.
Let's do it. So yeah. Oh, and we're playing gold. This looks like gold.
Yeah, this is gold. But I like the phase, and so and then I throw him on the back or on the reach position. Should we go with
anything with thorns? See, that would have been great if it were diamond. Then Chromatic Dragon would have thorns.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely have to throw him in Dragon Jumper for sure.
And him.
Yep. Anything else with stun? Yep, throw him in.
All right, we got about 10 mana to work with now.
10 to work with. A little bit of resurrection would be good.
Oh, you're right. All right, let's go with. Oh yeah, well he's gonna give Inspire too.
Yes.
Okay, so let's throw.
But you only have two. Yeah, two. Yeah, so that'll be good. Yeah.
I like this team. Let's see how it goes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Uh-oh, somebody might get in trouble. You can do it. I did it on my stream. Somebody might get in trouble. Not my fault. Wait, what's the stakes for fighting? No, you guys don't have to put up anything. If you beat me with the cards that I have right now, then I will send you some DEC. It won't be enough to buy a house, but it'll be enough to,
Well,
hopefully.
if you save it up, you can buy some land.
If you save it up.
Get some land.
Untamed Sarge, you always use Sarge. Why did you use challenge points? I told you not to. I gave you warning this time, but you used channel points and then you didn't even send a challenge. So if you send a challenge, I'll throw you at the top because you used challenge points. But
look at this.
I saw that in the history, so I figured as much. But I think we might have a slightly faster team. Oh, but you know what? I'm dumb. I didn't realize that with his Kitty, he'd have True Strike too.
Let's just see what happens. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Good luck, Olordo. Let's see what happens.
So you hyped about your tournament this on the 11th?
Yes, I am. I am very, very hyped. Oh man, we lost badly. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the super sneak.
Oh, well, that's why I said, that's why I was saying thorns, right? That would have been a good one to have at the back.
Yep. Well, hopefully we can get. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, that's nice.
Well,
That was
that actually
that was
helped a
excellent.
lot. But I'm losing guys left and right, so that's not fantastic.
See, I need a vigilator now.
It's one of my favorite cards. Lordo got me. I played very poorly.
Well, hey, not so fast. Not so fast.
I mean, there's just too much firepower.
Now,
Right?
yeah, now.
You're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
not have a
Vigilator
yet?
is
Vigilator's so good. All right, GG's Olordo.
yeah,
All right. Let me pull up my thing here. I've gotten to the point of my.
Sergeant Dan, you've got new legs. I know it's Lieutenant Dan, but that's okay.
All right, let's go. So, Sarge, because you redeemed it officially, I'll throw you at the front of the line. Sorry, everybody else. Sarge didn't follow instructions, but he did use his channel points. Sarge, you need to get a shout out in the thing. That's why I wanted you to save your channel points, so that aggro recognizes you.
So this is my least favorite, but I would go with fire.
I like water in Little League, but let's see what you got for fire.
Let's see that. I'd like to see that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go water.
So my favorite water lineup is using these two guys, especially in gold.
Yep.
And then I actually like going with. I mean, either one of them is good, but he's faster. So him in the back line.
But you get more health with the other.
With the other person, true. Yeah. But he's faster and can do more damage.
Yep.
And then actually, we got this dude. I like him up front.
Not Kulu Swim? Oh, no.
Wait, you want? You don't like him?
We always joke about that one. So.
Oh, Kulu Swim Hunter. All right, who else am I putting in here? Do you think I should put a healer into the mix? Oh, you have a leveled up Tower Griffin. I mean, I have a leveled up Tower Griffin. Awesome. Let's go. All right. How would you place these guys? I think I like.
All right. So you also may want to think about putting in River Nymph, right? Because the Zenith Monk should have. Oh no, it doesn't have Reflect. Never mind. It doesn't have Reflect.
Well, still, I do like throwing. Oh, River Nymph. Okay, I was gonna say I like throwing in Murdali Guardian.
Yeah, well, yes, but here's the thing. So Zenith Monk doesn't have any armor, right? So it's only gonna work for Uraeus. That one.
Well, no. Kalia gives everybody armor.
Oh, you know what? Sorry about that.
No,
yeah, definitely.
That's kind of what. Yeah. So let's go this route and see.
I probably would have put Pellicore Bandit towards the back as a sneak.
As a sneak foil. But you know what? I like. Well, it's funny because we'll see which ends up working better, right? Because I like. Well, no, never mind. Because I would lose my Pellicore Bandit earlier if I put it in the back as a problem. And I'm just saying that because it's happened in the past. Oh, there's your Kulu Swim Hunter. GG's our Lord. I will send you something at the end. Believe me, Aggro knows who I am. He has for some time. All right, fair point. Do not diss my Kulu Swim. Luthien, when are we doing Bum and Chum? Oh, we got this great idea. Oh no, not Thorns. Not Thorns today.
Yeah, Thorns is just
Dude, he is like, come on. You're not sticking anything. I need more poisons from you.
See, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Yep.
The team is sticking all the poisons in the world. All right, well, you got that.
So that's good.
I think we might have this.
I don't think so.
There you go.
Look at that.
That was a game changer. Oh, Uraeus is putting in work today.
Yes.
Yeah, see, my Dr. Blight is not he did not come to play today. Oh, this is not fair. I'm going up against a level 1 Dr. Blight.
Fair? We're playing Splinterlands, man.
True.
Fair.
GG Sarge. GG's. All right. I'm going with Luthien next. Because that's what's on top.
All right,
so
good job, man. Nice. That was
thank you.
Well played.
That's one of my favorite Little League lineups is Kalia. So no empathy. If this times out, feel free to send another one. Bummer Chum during the After Dark tournament. So I want to do this with Luthien because she gets really offended every time I diss any of her favorites. So I just I just want to do it with her. Although Darkest Night, you're welcome to come through. So we'll find a time.
Hey,
All right,
whatever.
what am I doing here?
Fire for sure.
What are we playing? Oh,
So
fire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh, and we're playing in Diamond. We're playing against Luthien.
yes.
Can I get a win against Luthien? Let's go. All
Okay,
right,
so
you got
I
to
would
tell me
go.
what your lineup
She
for
can see
46
our
mana.
lineup, right? But
Huh? No, it's fine.
so,
She won't cheat, right, Luthien?
well, I mean, you can't block it out. So definitely go with Almo, right?
Okay.
Now the key is, do you want a tank in front of it?
In front of it.
Yeah. So do you have Magnor? No, but he'll take too much damage. So. Oh, but you do have Grom.
What about your new favorite?
Oh, there we go. Yes, Chain Golem for sure. Yes. There we
Okay.
go. Now,
This dude?
yes.
This dude? I think this dude for sure, right?
Yes, that for sure. Let's go with Countess Sinesh. And now let's do some of the
smaller guys.
No, Gem Meteor. Where's Gem Meteor at?
I only have 9 mana. 2 spots, 9 mana.
And let's go Fire, Pixies, and let's go Scabo Fireball.
Oh, you like this combo. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
How would you do the placement here? Is
Pixies
Almo
in the
really going
back.
to do anything?
Yeah, Fire. Well, we'll see. So trust me.
Why don't we replace him with someone?
Well, here's the thing, right? He does a lot of damage with the Return Fire.
Okay,
magic,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
All of that
Oh,
stuff.
you're right.
And with Snipe, I mean, it's just going to tear it up. Now, you could swap in someone with Amplify, right? That'll really do work with that. So,
all right, there's only 18 seconds, so I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah, go with. Yep.
Okay. Oh, this might be the last battle. Sorry guys, because we're almost running out of time here. Farmer Chum with After Dark. Ooh, thank you for sending SBT, Sarge. All right.
Oof, look at that.
I almost thought about going with Kelia too. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Great use of Tidebiter. But interesting, because this will be a fun one to see. There's some Return Fire here. Oh, that Affliction kicked in. Oh, and actually, never mind. There's no healing.
Right.
Okay, well, we got rid of that dude.
Yeah. See, look at that.
I think we might have this. Oh, I think we might have it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get excited yet. I don't beat Luthien often, but when I do, I must celebrate. Oh no, not the trample. I think we might.
There you go.
Right. There. Okay, we got rid of the big boy.
Yep.
But now we don't have any more reflect. But that. Okay. Man, I guess everybody's a big boy right now. Everybody has 17 health. Right,
missing that stun. There you go. Now you're good.
Bam. Oh, the combo! All right, guys. So this is Darkestnyte's favorite combo. It just hit with
stun again. Look at that.
And Stable Fireball. But wait, we're not done yet. Oh, I forgot. Wait, Front Fire. We're good. Never mind. We win.
Yep.
Actually, we had so much health here. All right, GG's Luthien. GG's.
And bam! Look at that. Bam. Yes, that combo is ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow. Luthien, you knew that I was going to play Jotun and you didn't play Kitty against me. Why not? It's okay. GG's. All right. So let me see here. We got about a minute or so left. So okay. No empathy. If you want to challenge me separately, you can send it. I'll play it after stream. And if you beat me, then I'll still send you something. But I apologize because we ran out of time here. But Darkestnyte, thank you for joining me. Do you have any final thoughts? We got about a minute and a half left here before we're going to hop off.
I'm just wondering why you haven't hit advance yet. That's all.
Well, now that I have all the extra firepower, thanks to you. Yeah. Well, can we get into that for a quick second, for like 30 seconds? You're taking some time off from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just you just need to like take a little break, get a little breather? You've been going too hard.
Things. So I did the tournament a couple of days ago. I did pretty good with that. You and I talked about just the impact of being able to stake enough SPS and to participate in some of these really high paying tournaments, right?
Yeah.
I was shocked at how much I was able to win. Yeah. And I didn't think I really even did that well, right? There's a lot of SPS out there up for grabs, and I think it's important that we, put some attention on that.
Well, we'll definitely talk about it in the future, guys. We'll hopefully be live on this Sunday with on the YouTube channel. So feel free to come through. But thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Kira, it's good to see you. Icy Flow. Oh, Icy Flow, you made it. Awesome. Twice in a day. 2 Stream Tuesdays, I guess is what I'm calling this now.
There we go. Nice.
I was on for 3 hours earlier, which is crazy. Oof. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of your night. I will be back here next week. And if you want some more live streams, you can head over to YouTube, and there'll be more content there for Splinterlands because we're addicted and we have a good time with it.
Yes.
So have an amazing rest of your night, amazing rest of your week. I don't know how far we are into the season. There's still 6 days left, so I'll be here for. Actually, no, I'll be here right after the end of season next time. So should be we'll start the new season off right on my next Splinterlands TV live stream. So thanks for coming through.
All right. Take care.
And we are off.